Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges all the states to work together in building India as a global center of science technology in the Amrit Kaal. Union Home Minister Amit Shah lays foundation stone of border tourism project at Tanot near Indo-Pak border in Jaisalmer. Union Law and Justice Minister Kiren Rijiju inaugurates Diamond Jubilee celebration of 5 northeastern states bar councils. Solang festival gets underway in Arunachal Pradesh. And in Durand Cup, Mohammedan Sporting Club books a spot in the semi-final by defeating Kerala Blasters Football Club. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj, bringing to you the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today urged all the states to work together in building India as a global center of science and technology in the Amrit Kaal. The Prime Minister was addressing the gathering after inaugurating a 2-day Center State Science Conclave at Science City, Ahmedabad through video conferencing. Modi asked states to provide all necessary support to the scientists and give thrust in building science and technology institutes in the state. He said the number of innovation labs should also be increased in the institutions of higher education in the states. He also highlighted the need to take scientific research to the grassroots level and find science-based solutions to the local problems. The Prime Minister said his government is working with a vision of science-based development, and since 2014 there has been substantial increase in investment in the field of science and technology.
मुक्ति का रास्ता अपने आप खुल जाता है। समाधान का, सॉल्यूशन का, इवोल्यूशन का और इनोवेशन का आधार विज्ञान ही है। इसी प्रेरणा से आज का नया भारत जय जवान, जय किसान, जय विज्ञान के साथ ही जय अनुसंधान का आह्वान करते हुए आगे बढ़ रहा है।
Union Minister for Home Affairs Amit Shah is on a 2-day visit to Rajasthan. The Home Minister reached the Tanot temple near the India-Pakistan border area in Jaisalmer this morning. He laid the foundation stone of a border tourism development project there. The project will enhance the facilities for tourists visiting the border area. Shah also paid tributes to the martyrs at the Vijay Stambh in Tanot. He offered prayers at the Tanot Devi temple. All India Radio correspondent reports that in 1971 Indo-Pakistan War, Indian soldiers had played an important role at Longewala Fort situated near Tanot. After the program in Tanot, Shah had left for Jodhpur. He will address the concluding session of the National Working Committee meeting of the BJP's OBC Morcha there. He will also address the BJP's booth level workers.
बिजली के कारखाने नहीं लगा सकती, किसानों को बिजली नहीं मुहैया करा सकती, युवाओं को रोजगारी नहीं दिया सकती। वो कर सकती है तो वोट बैंक की राजनीति कर सकती है, तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति कर सकती है। तनोट मां के तीर्थ स्थान को मोदी जी ने 19 करोड़ के खर्च से एक बहुत बड़ा यात्रा धाम करने का निर्णय किया है, उसका भूमि पूजन कर।
Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal has said that fruitful discussions were held over the course of the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework (IPEF) ministerial meeting to bring together a group of like-minded, rules-based, transparent countries with a shared interest in an open Indo-Pacific region. Highlighting that India had engaged exhaustively in the various streams of discussions, Goyal said that on 3 out of 4 pillars related to supply chains, tax and anti-corruption and clean energy, India was comfortable with the outcome and have joined the declaration. On one pillar, which deals primarily with trade, the minister said the contours of the framework, particularly on commitments required on environment, labour, digital trade and public procurement, are still emerging.
To work towards a long-term engagement on these principles of trade, which will help grow our economies, create jobs in our countries, and bring prosperity to our people.
Union Law Minister Kiren Rijiju inaugurated the Diamond Jubilee celebration of Bar Councils of 5 northeastern states of Assam, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland and Sikkim at Pragjyoti ITA in Guwahati today. While addressing the gathering, the Union Law Minister said Centre has been fully supporting the judiciary in the country. He said that government will solve the vacancy issues of judges in courts. Claiming improvement of judicial infrastructures in the country, he said that Centre has okayed Rs 9,000 crores for infrastructural development of lower courts across the country recently. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in his address said that his government has been stressing infrastructural development of lower courts across the state. On various social issues concerning to lawyers of the state, the Chief Minister said the state government is chalking out a plan to provide pension to lawyers of the state.
And how we are doing what we are doing and what else we could do. As custodian of our fundamental rights and freedom of our citizens, the judiciary has always played a key role in upholding the rule of law and maintaining the balance of powers among the 4 pillars of our democracy. In resolving disputes between centre and state, between state and the citizen, and among the states, the judiciary in our country has performed its responsibility as true guardian of human rights, protector of constitution, and promoter of our age-old democratic ethos. Our judiciary.
On the occasion, the Diamond Jubilee celebration of Bar Council of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland and Mizoram, Kiren Rijiju, Minister of Law and Justice, on Saturday inaugurated the museum at Guwahati High Court. Along with Kiren Rijiju, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, Supreme Court judges, Chief Justices of High Courts, High Court judges and the Chairman of the Bar Council of India were present. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu, while joining the Solang celebrations at Raksin here in East Siang district today, said indigenous festivals are not only occasions to showcase our rich cultural heritage, but an opportunity to strengthen our connect with our roots. Citing that tribal culture in many countries across the globe have shrunk to the level of being mere tourism material, Khandu lauded that Arunachal Pradesh still has its indigenous cultural heritage alive and thriving. He lauded the Adi community for leading from the front when it comes to preserving its culture while embracing development on all fronts. Reiterating his call for war against drug abuse, Khandu said that the menace is a great threat to the future of the youth. He urged the elders and youth of the area to keep vigil and prevent entry of any kind of abusive substances into Raksin area.
अरुणाचल प्रदेश भी बदल रहा है, आगे बढ़ रहा है। तो देखिए हमारा जो कल्चरल जो होता है, अपना आइडेंटिटी, वो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट होता है। और हमारा जो यंग जनरेशन है, जो आज स्कूल्स में है, कॉलेजेस में है, जो हमारा फ्यूचर है, उनको अपना कल्चर के बारे में हम लोगों को अच्छे से अवगत करना, उन लोगों को जानकारी रखना बहुत ही जरूरी है।
The Indian Army's Kibithu military base camp in Arunachal Pradesh has been named after country's first Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat. The event on Saturday to rename the military station was held in order to honor General Rawat, who had commanded his unit 511 Gorkha Rifles at the camp as a colonel. During the ceremony, a grand gate built a local traditional architectural style was inaugurated by Arunachal Pradesh Governor Brigadier B.D. Mishra. Along with this, a 22-kilometer road stretch from Walong to Kibithu was also dedicated as General Bipin Rawat Marg by Arunachal Chief Minister Pema Khandu. First Naga Mircha King Chili Festival was held today at Shema village in Kohima. Special guest for the event, Viveletu Kets, said that the event is a historic and a red-letter day for the people of Nagaland in general and Shiama village in particular. He said that this will create a major development in the farming sector. Short speech was delivered by Senka Zamir, District Horticulture Officer. He said that the Naga Mircha has been tagged with the geographical identification GI. He said that the farmer have developed a good way of producing Naga Mircha and encourage everyone to work hard as the demand are high outside the state. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha today inaugurated the Mirza Primary Health Center in Udaipur subdivision of the state. Dr. Saha said the state government is trying to build all kinds of infrastructure in the health system. The Chief Minister said that the state has developed medical infrastructures for cancer care in recent times. Dr. Saha claimed that the health services in the state are much better than what it was 5 years ago. He added that due to improvement of healthcare facilities in the state, the number of medical patients going outside the state for treatment has also come down. In Durand Cup football, Mohammedan SC booked a spot in the semi-final, defeating Kerala Blasters FC 3-0 in the first quarter-final at Kolkata last evening. It will be the second consecutive semi-final for Mohammedan SC, who registered a comfortable win against the much younger Kerala Blasters side. The second quarter-final is being played at Kishore Bharti Kirangran in Kolkata between Bengaluru FC and Odisha FC. The third quarter-final will be played between Mumbai City FC and Chennai FC tomorrow, and on Monday Hyderabad FC will take on Rajasthan United in the fourth quarter-final. Meghalaya government on Thursday handed over the letter of allotment for 10 acres of land in the new Shillong township for the CRPF to set up a permanent base. The Chief Minister, in a video statement released to the media after the meeting held in the Secretariat with the CRPF, said that the CRPF has for many years requested the government of Meghalaya to allot a permanent location and permanent camp for them. He added that since a permanent location was still to be allotted, the different battalions and companies of the CRPF have been kept in different parts of the city and the state on a temporary basis.
The CRPF for many years has requested the government of Meghalaya to give a permanent location and a permanent camp to them. And because this permanent location was not given, the CRPF different battalions and companies have been kept in different parts of the city and the state on a temporary basis, but which has extended for a very long time. And hence today we have decided and in fact handed over the allotment of 10 acres of land in the new Shillong township area.
Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary, Chief of the Air Staff, visited headquarters of Eastern Air Command EAC at Shillong from 7 to 9 September 2022 for the annual EAC Commanders Conference. In his address to the commanders, Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary emphasized the need for critical analysis and measure to enhance operational preparedness. He apprised the commanders of the current security scenario, geopolitical situation and the role of IAF in dealing with various contingencies. He also highlighted the need for maintaining high operational readiness round the clock and retaining focus on capability enhancement. To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges all the states to work together in building India as a global center of science and technology in the Amrit Kaal. Union Home Minister Amit Shah lays foundation stone of border tourism project at Tanot near Indo-Pak border in Jaisalmer. Union Law and Justice Minister Kiran Rijiju inaugurates Diamond Jubilee celebrations of 5 northeastern states bar councils. Solang festival gets underway in Arunachal Pradesh. And in Durand Cup, Mohammedan Sporting Club books a spot in the semi-final by defeating Kerala Blasters Football Club. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.